What's up everyone, welcome to the Mexican Grand Prix here in our TGM F1 Manager 25 series. 4 races to go, a little bit more than 100 points to play for, and yeah, believe it or not, it's about to end. We're about to finish the championship this season, this week, and the series as well. And yeah, there are still 7 drivers with a chance to win the championship. Well, the one with the least percentage of chances is basically Zephyr. However, there's something interesting about Zephyr for this race. Zephyr is currently 19 points behind the leader, and considering that we have 4 races to go, there are 100 points for the win in total, and you have to add +1 for the quali, and another +1 for the fastest lap of the race, which equals in total 108 points to play, and there is a 90 points gap between the top 7. Now, here's how the things looked so far this weekend. Gugu tops up FP1, good stuff from Zephyr as well. So TGM drivers 1, 2, 3. Well, ex TGM driver in second, of course. Antonelli as a reserve driver, interesting. Doing some laps for Mercedes. FP2 again. Topped up by TGM, 1-2. Pace is promising. Another 1-2 in FP3. But comes qualifying and a disaster happens. A disaster happens because the cars simply had no pace in the quali. I feel comfortable for the rest. I think it's going to be a 2-stopper. But yeah, most importantly, Zephyr on pole. So I was talking about Zephyr and he made it on pole. It took the pole like in the last lap. Portela was with the fastest lap during Q3, but then Zephyr just snatched the pole position in the final minutes, in the final seconds in fact, basically after the qualifying had ended. The checkered flag was on already. Yeah, very interesting lap, of course. Also important to mention Arroba starting P3. Of course, it's the main title rival. They currently set in P2 in the championship standings, and of course main rival to Gugu. Ayer and Jeremy P4 and P5, promising stuff for McLaren. Yeah. As for tests, I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, RIP. Also, don't know what happened with the Atomic version. Atomic version got a 10 grid drop penalty. Interestingly, I don't know why. I don't remember when, but yeah, Pedro Gonçalves, Atomic version was going to start P11, and he's down to P21. So I don't know what he did, but that was something very, very serious. But anyway, let's not waste much time. Let's get straight into what matters the most. Yeah, unsurprisingly a 2-stopper. However, I believe a 2-stopper with soft mediums or soft medium soft is actually possible. So let's take a look. I was saving tires for this, so there might be a chance. Of course, no, okay. So maybe lap 23. What I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think? But this could be possible. I believe this could be very much possible. However, I'm not sure if ending with the mediums is the right choice. So I want both cars to do the same strategy. I want them to start with softs to climb up positions. Then halfway through the race they go with the mediums, and for the final 18 laps they'll go for the softs. So we can afford to pit earlier, I think. And then we can do this. Yeah, we can do this. I think we can do 21 laps. We can do 21 laps with the softs, and that could be it. Yeah, I want this strategy for both SL and Gugu. Of course, one will be pitting earlier, 1 lap earlier on each stint, for each stint. So there we go, lap 19. And then, which lap? 50, right? I think it's lap 50. Not sure. But it should be. In fact, I can actually... No, wait a second. No, it seems better, yeah. Now it seems better, okay. So that could be it. This is the strategy for today's race. It's a 2-stopper, definitely a 2-stopper. The guys feel confident, so... we might have a good chance. I'm not sure if he can fight for the win. Guys ahead are damn fast. We have race pace, but yeah, let's see if overtaking will be. I mean, overtaking this game is easy. What am I saying? You know, what am I yapping? But you get it. SL went from P21 to P7 in Suzuka. However, at the end of the race, he lacked a lot of pace. So yeah, that should be it. Final confirmation. That seems it. So car setup 80% for Gugu and 93% for SL. Starting P7 and P8. Let's see what we can make up for this race.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in for the weekend's Grand Prix action. Understandably, there's a lot of people talking about Ferrari's driver.
They've done well to secure a P9 start, and they'll be keen to convert that into some points.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. What will happen next, we're about to find out at the Mexico City Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
So let's roll them. Seems like Gugu got a better start. Gugu, what a, oh my god, what an insane start from the drivers. What an insane start from the guys. Whoa, what an insane start. P5 and P6 already, up 2 positions. In fact, 3 positions for Gugu. Portela had an horrible start. He went from P2 to P5. And the SL is feeling on fire. So is Gugu. Them. They are them. You guys are them. Okay, all is defend, all is attack. And yeah, let's take a look at the tires. So Jeremy P2. Yes, Zephyr starting to medium. So be careful with Zephyr, because I don't think Zephyr will go for a one stopper. However, I think Zephyr will go for medium softs. If he's doing a two stopper, then he might do that. Now this is not good for Zephyr. He loses a position to Jeremy. Of course, Jeremy is using more tires with the softs. Gugu up 3 positions. So I was talking about struggling, but we are not struggling. We are really not struggling. P3 and P4. What an insane start, guys. What was that? Dude, like we couldn't even see replays. Guys, we could not even see replays. What the hell just happened? How easy did we overtake these people? I don't know. Oh, Portela was pushed off by SL. I think it was. But seems okay. No penalties given, no give up position. And Gugu is now attacking Zephyr. And he's going for it. Down the inside he goes. Zephyr down to P3, the pole sitter. Gugu, P2, P1, P2, sorry. But yeah, the softs seem way more stronger. The softs seem the better tire right now. But there he goes. Zephyr's having a look. He's adding the inside, and Zephyr. Oh my god, what was that? Oh no, what a move! Them. Oh, what was that? Yeah, man.
But this is what happened.
What the hell? So let's take a look at the replay. Zephyr had the DRS already. SL also. Zephyr was going for the inside. He found a gap there. But they were not aware. Yeah. SL had everything for him. But of course, for turn 3, then for turn 2, then the line was no longer that optimal. Mustang stands. Zephyr recovers the P2. SL still set in P4. As for the Mercedes driver, arroba is PLE. What? Bro, guys, how did Arroba lose so much? How did he lose so many positions? Okay, so time to save battery. Yeah, we've used a lot of battery now.
No more DRS.
Bro, are this guy saving medium tires for a one stopper? Could he be doing that? Whoa.
Okay, recharge on.
We'll still be doing our strategy regardless. And look at this. The guys are on fire. Gugu could be on his way to overtake Jeremy already this lap, or maybe next one. SL still fighting with Zephyr. So, guys, I don't know what's happening, but our drivers are on fire today. They are untouchable. And we haven't done even 5 laps. That's, I mean, let's be honest, that's kind of stretch from this game. I know it's a game. I know it's not supposed to look boring as it could be in real life, or usually as it is in real life. But like, this is kind of exaggerated. Because I don't know, but for serious F1 fans, for serious F1 experts, although you like the experience of F1 Manager, this doesn't really give you the real vibes of the real thing, you know. So it's kind of, in that way, I think it's kind of disappointing. But there you go. Gugu takes the lead of the Grand Prix.
Take a look now.
Just in 5 laps.
This was on the
DRS move. Not
Can
much to
they
say.
squeeze by?
There we go. So, mind you, we are doing 2 stops.
And we've
It's
got a
softs.
new race leader.
There we go. SL now right behind Jeremy. Jeremy 80% tire life. SL 88%. 87 now. And geez, this is insane. Like this is insane. We feel like this is what McLaren, this is what Ayer was doing to us early in the year. That McLaren rocket ship is no longer a rocket ship. Oh, it is. Ooh, nice defending. Nice defending from SCL, but now Jeremy left the outside. Will he go for it? He does. He does. But yeah, we need to advance time now. We need to advance time. I don't think it's necessary to stay here forever. So let's advance time. The pit window is in basically 15 laps from now on. Let's take a look at the gaps. So currently, Arroba 7 seconds in P10 behind the leader. Costa 7 seconds. Costa is currently set in P3 in the championship standings, fighting with SL, and SL is now P2. I will let the guys fight. They're free to fight in my opinion. SL takes the lead then. Robin 9 seconds behind. And yeah. Interestingly, Bia up to P3, so great job from Ferrari. 71% tire life, way more than Jeremy. The current champion, the defending champion, struggling a lot this year. I don't know what happened to Jeremy this year, but the drop-off needs to be studied. Atomic version, the fastest lap, down in P15. And is destroying his soft tires. 61% already, 60%. Higher P11. Arroba P... Oh no, Zephyr losing a lot of positions again. P10, bro! How sorry. How do you go from pole position to P9, P10 in 13 laps? Like, I know you were using medium tires, but there is no way this could be possible in real life unless you have major skill issue moments. There is no way to defend that. There we go, Zephyr overtakes Chica. 65%, bro. 65%. 60. How? Like, how? Bro. I don't understand what's happening. Honestly, I feel bad for the downfall, you know. At the start of the year, you guys remember, at the start of the year, Costa was dominating the races. I mean, just 2 races. Costa dominated the first 2 races of the season. I thought, damn. These guys went from the Haas to the Mercedes, and it made a huge difference. Then, race number 3 and 4, Zephyr was the one that dominated. He won the Bahrain and the Qatar Grand Prix. Then things stabilized. We saw Atomic winning a race. We saw Ayer winning races. Then we saw Aruba winning 3 races in a row. Starting from the British Grand Prix, when we first got our first win. Since then, the guys have been on the downfall. All rivals have been on the downfall. I don't understand what's happening. Honestly, I was expecting such a tight battle for the championship for both constructors and drivers. It looked very good actually in the first 10 races. It looked very good, but ever since one of those 5 races in a row, I think the championship quality has been on the downhill, which is kind of disappointing. I think you guys that are watching this championship wanted to see more action, more fights during the entire season. But I guess ever since the end of the first half of the season, you've been disappointed with that. So many cars are doing their stops. Costa is P3, still to make a stop. And there we go, we have reached the optimal lap. So SL is leading the race. I want him to pit first then. There we go, SL will be pitting first.
And box.
As for Gugu, I want him to pit in the next lap. So there we go, mediums as well. Next lap. And guys, as things stand, we seem untouchable. But once again, we have to keep an eye on these guys with mediums. Yeah, it's interesting, because even though they have mediums, the tire life isn't that different. SL leaves the pits. There we go, P5. Sorry, I did not see that. I think I'm probably advancing time too fast. So let's take a look at Google's pit stop. Oh no! Oh, okay. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. SL will recover the lead.
And down in the pits. Oh, that's a slow one.
Yep. so not good. This needs to be investigated. That sucks. That sucks. Yeah. That sucks. But once again, there's still a long way to go. Like, I feel so secure about this place that I'm not even asking my drivers to push. They're on neutral currently. Costa is still out on track. 20 seconds is the gap.
Keep
So honestly,
temperature in your
not
tires.
bad. Honestly, not bad. As for Roba, it's concerning because, okay, Yasuo has made his stop. Roba's made his pit stop. But as you guys can see, he's 27 behind Costa. He will leave behind Costa when Costa pits. But most importantly, he's 6-7 seconds behind Google and SL. Okay, so Google actually loses the position to Roba.
Now we
Roba
should
is
be
actually
able to
pushing
take a
now.
look here.
We need to react.
So we're heading now
There
into
we go.
turn
Championship
5.
rivals.
It's there for the taking.
Oh, nice move. Nice move. What? Bro, what? He had the door. Oh, you had the door closed.
Closer and closer to that podium. Now in 4th place.
Alright. Alright. If we have to push, then we have to push. Zephyr P9. Restarts as he pitted. Yes. Our tires. Oh, our tires? Cold Zephyr B101 stopper. Costa is now making his stop. Costa leaves the pits with his softs. There we go. So Costa will be on full attack mode in the next laps. We have to be aware of this. And Costa is actually an expert on, not gonna say preserving tires, but actually pushing. He's one of the fastest grippers. I think he's the second or third fastest. No, he's the third fastest gripper in the calendar, the championship.
Okay, so let's concentrate on the tyre warm-up.
But yeah, he's damn fast. Aruba ahead of him. Aruba needs to let him go. Although Aruba should be the priority for this championship. Isel comfortably leading the race. Portela P2. Good comeback from Portela. Yeah, he lost there many positions at the start. Costa losing position, fighting with Aruba. This is not good. But I understand Aruba wants to keep that P4. Okay, so virtual safety car. Something happened with Simtic. There's a crash.
Virtual safety car. And make sure you stay positive. Follow the reference.
Now there's been an incident with the RB driver. Now this is where the RB driver's involved. And ends up on the wall. Now,
Man,
their
there is
confidence
no
will have
way
taken
you
a
lose
hit
your
with
car
that.
there, man. There is no way. I think we saw many of those crashes last year.
And just like that,
We saw
the hopes
many
of the
people
team
getting
start
skill
to
issue there.
dwindle.
What the hell, bro? Bro. Oh my god. Let's take a look from this POV. Bang. Yeah, car is destroyed there. No way you come back from that. But surprisingly, no safety car. No safety
Look
car.
at the team there. They all knew what
Which
that
I
moment meant.
honestly, from a viewer's perspective, I disagree. There is no way in real life that won't be a safety car. And also it will be very bad. I mean,
They're okay,
Zephyr
they're okay.
would love people with mediums.
Possible
No,
small
people with
debris.
hearts would love that. So Bia, Jeremy, Zephyr would love the safety car right now. Yeah, but unfortunately for them, it's just a safety car.
So you're currently sat P6. Gap. 6 seconds. 3.5 second gap behind.
You've got a McLaren behind you.
44 laps remaining.
Como assim? Ah. Okay, sooner or later we'll be about to watch. Bro, why is Costa still P5? But yeah, as I was saying, sooner or later we'll about to have a battle for the championship, from the championship contenders, Arroba and Cuckoo. And virtual safety car is ending, so
VSC ending.
time to answer back. Okay, so let's get this done. Let's take a look at Arroba from Arroba's perspective. You should make a move. Okay, never mind. Actually, yeah. There we go. Arroba wants up P1 again in the championship, and there he goes. He recovers P3. Just where he started. So what a turnaround. But it's a long way to go. There is still a long way to go. Arroba is actually pushing like hell. He's very close to Portela now, and also SL. As for Gugu, I told him to push, but for some reason he's not deploying battery properly. As for Costa, also not far behind. But let's take a look at Arroba. Arroba is on fire. Arroba is on fire. Arroba is trying the inside. Not enough. Was impossible there. But he'll have now DRS from Portela. He'll definitely have DRS from Portela. There we go. Arroba could be on his way to get P2. Oh, left, and right. Then he goes left this time around. As the outside, and successfully takes P2. And is now hunting down SL. Damn. And now another fight here. Gugu and Portela versus Costa. Costa creeping out in P5. Whoa, what an intense battle. We're almost halfway through the race. But yeah, SL is doing a good job. Let's yeah, he needs to save battery now. Costa with a mechanical failure. Mechanical faults. I think a serious mechanical fault, not gonna lie. Seems kinda serious. This is red. But let's keep an eye now on this battle as we're entering the big straight. There we go, Portela is down, and could he try the inside there? Nope. Portela loses 2 positions. Of course, he's still on mediums. As for Costa, I think Costa started with softs. No, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Okay, mediums. Okay, so Costa is actually in the same strategy. He's on the opposite. We need to be aware of Costa. I think Costa is doing the same strategy as SL and Gugu, in the sense that they are going they're going to use softs 2 times in this race and mediums once.
Okay, keep an eye
So
on
Costa has already used the mediums at the start of the race, and then for his last pit stop, which should be in around 15 laps,
We are
will go
very
for
happy with
softs
the
again.
tires.
But
So we
meanwhile,
have margin.
Gugu recovers the P2. He's also using more batteries, so forgot to tell him to save.
On charge on.
Yeah, in my opinion, Costa needs to
I want to
overtake
see good
Arroba.
management.
He wants to overtake. Oh, speaking. Oh, damn. We've seen these 2 crashing in the past. Not gonna lie, I don't want to see that again. I want these guys to fight hard because we need championship material content. There we go, down the inside. Costa finally takes P3, but now Arroba will have the DRS, if I'm not mistaken. He's overtaking Costa again, unless Costa defends. There's a low, real, damn, serious. No way, Kira, bro. Kira did it again. Are you serious? Damn. My word. Well, Arroba is not giving up. Damn, Arroba is not giving up, man. He really wants that P3. But Costa wants to fight for the championship still. The current gaps, as things stand, 11 seconds. Tire life, 76%. I'm not sure if the people with ARDs will go to the end. I think it's impossible. It's pretty much impossible. To have a chance to go to the end, I think the mediums will have to last 30 laps. And I think they pitted before lap 25. So, no chance. Oh boy. Mercedes versus TGM. Mercedes versus TGM. And Roba takes the lead of the race. Costa still fighting with Roba. Wow, what a masterclass from Roba, man. What a masterclass from Roba. As you guys can see, it's taking too long to recharge the battery. Well, since Costa has a mechanical fault, might be the reason behind his lack of pace. Zephyr not so far behind considering he has hearts. Yeah, Costa is losing the ground now. 8 seconds. Costa is losing too much time now, and now he'll be in trouble. As for his help, he's about to overtake Roba. I think he'll have him. He's straight. Here we go. Shut up!
And keep an eye on the battery.
There we go. Costa, sorry, SL recovers the lead. Goes for Gugu. Surprisingly, Gugu is 4 seconds behind. Really? No, Zephyr. Most importantly for Zephyr, Zephyr overtakes Portal on mediums, and he's catching Costa. He's catching Costa. As for Roba, let me take a look at his strategy. So Roba, oh no. Okay, so Roba is cooking a great strategy at the moment. With this pace, Roba has yet to go for the softs.
Disabled.
So do we. So guys, at the end of the race, we might have a thriller for the win, because Roba is definitely going for the softs, and when we are also going for the softs. We should be pitting in around 10 laps though. We still have 10 laps to go with these medium tires. As for Roba, I'm sure he'll pit in around 5 laps. So if he pits for softs, he'll be in trouble by the end of the race. I think he'll be in trouble. There's a yellow flag. Another
Let's
mistake
take a
for
look at
Cunha.
the
It's the
replay.
third mistake for Cunha
But here
this
we are
weekend.
following the
He
Alpine.
crashed twice in the qualifying,
All right so far.
and in the same place
The
as his
wheels
first
just
mistake.
lock
Oh
up
my!
there. What caused that, I wonder?
My word, these things. Okay, Roba once again on his feet.
Okay, focus on tires now.
Okay, Roba finally pits. There we go. Roba in the pits. Now I wonder, softs or mediums? Oh, what? What? Okay, I see one reason, it might be the only one, for him to choose the hards. That is, no more mediums left. And well, the second reason, in fact, the softs wouldn't last until the end of the race, which is a fact. So this might just be a checkmate for us, unless the hards are actually damn fast tire. Well, the hards are actually quite nice, because Zephyr is not so far behind. He's 13 seconds behind. Still 13 seconds, so he's been very much consistent during those last 20 laps. But the tire life is concerning. I don't think, no, it's not I don't think, he won't. He won't go to the end with these hard tires. However, he might go for the softs. Let's take a look. Zephyr started with the mediums and hards, and he's P3 13 seconds behind. So Zephyr has been doing a tremendous job However, the strategy I think is hampering me down. Softs is the only thing I see, unless he has used all softs. I really hope Zephyr uses softs at the end of the race. I want to see him. I would love to see him winning the race, although his chances of winning the championship are better than none. But yeah. As from our side, we're stretching the mediums as much as we can. As you guys can see, there's still 5 laps to go until we pit. SL will be the first one to pit, so SL will be pitting on lap. I want SL to pit on lap 49, and Google on lap 50. That'll be it. So let's just advance time, nothing more to see. I'll take you through the gaps.
Let's
Cunha
take a
again, man.
closer look.
Cunha, fourth mistake of the weekend.
And wide
Wow,
they go, leaving the racing line.
Pronto, ok.
Fighting with the
Ninguém viu,
car,
man.
just
Não,
a
não,
little
Cunha, ninguém viu, man.
perhaps.
No one saw that. No race director saw that, bro. The race director did not see that. No, he's blind. Don't worry, man. Buldani probably told him, hey, Cunha, corta essa porcaria aí, ninguém vê, bora, ganhei uma décima. And he probably did that. So we have scheduled SL's pit stop. As for Gugu, I'll be scheduling his next pit stop as well. There we go, softs. With 20 laps to go. No, bad pit stop. Whoa, very bad pit stop, guys. Very bad pit stop once again, man. Another bad pit stop, 6.4 seconds. Way worse than the first mistake, the first costly pit stop. We leave behind higher, Jeremy, Arroba. Oh boy. Those are going to be very long 20 laps. And Arroba is pushing like crazy, man. Arroba is pushing like crazy with the hards. We're losing time behind this bozo. What was this? We'll be making our pit stop now. Okay. Rather decent pit stop. But SL lost extra 4 seconds there. And okay, he still leaves ahead of Gugu. But he's fighting with Portela now. So we've got a lot that we're going to make up. Guys, we're 19 seconds behind the Roba. You guys are wondering, how is this possible? Like, you guys remember Arroba pitted 6 laps ago. In 6 laps, Arroba gained almost 20 seconds. In 6 laps, Arroba gained 20 seconds with hards.
Now
That's the
with
power of
hats,
the undercut in this game.
things were going smoothly. Very heavy on the brakes. And they'll need to be mindful of the effect that had on the tyres.
Zephyr makes his stop. There we go. We have a yellow flag. That's this off, so. Man, those last. I mean, I hope we have amazing 5 laps to the end. I really hope we do. Suzuka Grand Prix was actually quite nice at the end of the race. And now, with around 16 laps to go, we are 10 seconds behind the Roba. 10 seconds behind the Roba. We can ease off the tires. Just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, it's time to SL to preserve the tires. Now it's time to Gugu to push. Okay, now as you can see, 7 seconds now. We've gained a lot of time. 7 seconds now. Just 7. Jeremy makes his stop. Zephyr pitted and is ahead of Gugu. So tell me, Zephyr's on softs. Zephyr's on softs. Okay. Good to know. And yeah, I won't show you guys much. Right now, we're basically letting our drivers fight until they catch the front runners. Still not so far behind the Rob already, 4 seconds. Zephyr P3. Be careful with Zephyr in this race. I'm glad Zephyr is back in the fight. But yeah, Zephyr should be winning this race. Although Rob is the main contender and is doing a tremendous job, Rob will be on his way to win for the 4th time this season. How did the
Okay,
fastest
so
one?
let's concentrate on the tyre warm-up.
Okay, 59% for the seal. Yeah, even the hards have no more life. Even the hards have now more life. Not by much, but time to push again and let's see what happens.
Overtake available.
Let's put 4 times now. Two 2.1. Gugu. Catching. Zephyr. Overtakes Zephyr. He's gone. Need to save battery again, god damn it. Yeah, I need to save battery again. 1.3 seconds is the gap, guys. With 4 laps to go. Nerve-wracking race, guys. Less than 1 second. We should be watching this by now. Let's take a look, guys. Final 4 laps of the race. Less than 1 second. Mind you, SL using our soft tires, Arroba with hards. And we are saving battery. As for Gugu, I don't think the battle is over yet. Because Zephyr has still much tire life than, well, not that much, but still has more tire life, yeah. And he's probably saving battery. So are we, in fact. There we go. Rob, yeah, Rob is now deploying battery. Oh, this will be it. No, it's not. Lapped car there. As for Costa, down in P8. Mechanical problems destroyed this race. And SL, I think SL could be in P2 this championship. I think SL could be in P2 already. Gugu, P5. But yeah, it's all on SL, nothing. It's all on SL, all or nothing today. But honestly, guys, I really don't mind if Aruba wins, because that'll make the championship even better. If Aruba wins, he'll be leading the championship. I'm not sure about this, but they should be very close on points. I mean, they already are. So come on. I mean, I better just save neutral. Zephyr won't be attacking Gugu anymore, but there we go. SL is on the move. SL is in the inside. He takes the lead. Aruba might still have the outside, but it's cleared. SL clears Aruba, and there we go. With 2 laps to go, SL takes the lead of the race. But guys, I don't think this is over yet. I don't think this is over. There's a lapped car ahead. Oh man, there's a lapped car ahead. But that's good for SL. That's good for SL because SL will get... oh, SL will be getting... Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh! That be game over. That be game over. That might be game over for Aruba. We enter the final lap of the race. Less than 1 second. Deploy the battery. Defend the inside. There we go, SL defends the inside. And that should be it. There's still another DRS zone. Aruba will have the DRS, but SL has much more power as well. Oh boy. What a finale. Whoa, the lapped car may have destroyed the Roba's dreams there. But that's it. That should be it. That should be it then. Cell making the final corner. Fora del Sol. 2 more corners, 1 more corner. And that's it. Cell wins the Mexican Grand Prix. What a masterclass.
Excellent job, thank you.
Masterclass drive in the last laps. Insane. Insane. Oh man. Nice one. The lapped car helped us there. But that's it. We win the Mexican Grand Prix. We're back in the victories. What a masterclass. We had no pace in the qualifying. And for a second I thought our strategy was ruined.
Astounding.
But
I
it
don't
wasn't.
think anyone would deny them their victory lap
Oof,
after
what a
race like
masterclass
that.
from SL, and Roba should be furious about this one. Roba should be furious, and well, this helps SL in the championship fight, although he's quite
Okay,
far.
we'll take the flag.
Now we have 3 races to go, a little bit more than 70 points to play for, and I think Zephyr is officially out of the title contention. And not only one, Zephyr, Ayer, maybe Atomic. Many cars are sadly out of title contention by now.
Good points in the bag again.
But yeah, this race was fun.
Stop at Ferry Bridge.
This race
Wait
wasn't
for
bad.
the message on PS.
Formula One's newest team, shattering all expectations here.
What a brilliant race that was for the team. They just did everything right.
SL is
the
in.
driver included.
SL is so back. He's
And you'd
so
love
back.
to see this.
That's the
The
3rd
whole
win of the
team
season for SL.
celebrating this
SL won the
magnificent
Hungarian.
result.
And
Well, Karun, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team
forgot.
garage at the end of that?
I'm not sure if SL won the Belgian
doubt
Grand
they
Prix.
could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
Sorry SL, but I'm not. This is not SL's only win.
And that's it from us all here in Mexico
This
City.
is SL's second win,
Coming
at
up
least.
next, we'll be crossing the pond all the way to Texas for the twists and turns of the United
Yeah,
States.
we go
Grand
for
Prix.
the United States Grand Prix, then we go to the Las Vegas Grand Prix, and we finish in Brazil. There we go, 7 positions, masterclass. Driver standings, there we go. So SL officially in P3 for the championship, and not only that, SL is officially in the fight for the championship. Just 31 points behind the Gugu, 31 points behind, with more than 75 points to play for, 3 wins, that's right. 3 wins for Gugu, 3 wins for SL. Arroba 6 points behind Gugu. And let's take a look, 75 points, yeah. That's basically over, long story short, it's over. And I think it's also over for Andre Costa. So guys, if I'm not mistaken, if my fast calculations are correct, the championship battle is now only between Arroba, SL and Gugu. Zephyr up 1 position, P6 overtakes Ayer, but yeah, disappointing as Zephyr must be very sad with this race. Must be very sad with this race. The strategy made no sense. Tomic started P21 and finishes outside the points still. Robin, mechanical problems destroyed this race. As for the Construction Championship, it's far from over, but things are looking good. We have now 6 wins, 12 podiums, 4 pole positions. And yeah guys, that's it for the Mexican Grand Prix. See you in the United States Grand Prix. Thanks for watching.